Hello you all lovely people, aliens and non-specific creatures. Welcome to today's video. Featuring Knock knock. You do realize people normally knock before they walk in, right? Otherwise, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. Yes, I am aware. But I wasn't sure if you were gonna hide behind the couch, had I given you a heads up. I'm not Jungkook, and you're not a girl. So no hiding. No hiding, he says. Is that why you ran here? To not hide? Look, if you're here to scold me, and tell me I'm an awful person, feel welcome to do so, but I've already come to my senses. I feel horrible about what I said. I didn't come to scold you. You and I, we both know that you don't need other people to make you aware of your mistakes. You're smart enough to realize those all by yourself. Then what are you doing here? Did Jimin and Cook send you to beat me up? They did not. I doubt they'd send me, out of all people. I can't even kill a fly, because I'm scared it has a family that will then be left to mourn for a whole long life. Houseflies live for less than a month. It wouldn't be a long mourning period. Glad to see you haven't lost your nerdy pants. So, are you gonna tell me what happened back home? You hardly ever lose your temper, so clearly something's up with you. I'm fine. Yeah, and I'm a dancing monkey. If Jin were here, he'd make a dance monkey lyric pun.
So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh.
And if Chimney were here, he'd make a dirty pun about how I can eat his banana. Wait, stop. You're deflecting. Just go home, Hobie. Let me sit here and dwell in my self-loathing. I feel like I just yelled at a puppy, or a cupcake. Who in their right mind does that? Over a dumb game of Scrabble. Here, catch. What is my bike helmet gonna do? Do you want me to put it on, so I look like as much of an idiot as I feel like? We're going on a bike ride, you silly goose. I'm not gonna let you sit here and drown in self-loathing or self-pity. So put on your helmet, and get ready for some smart hard bonding time. That's my new ship name for us. Do you like it? I like the name, yeah. But it's pouring down rain hope. So? That's perfect. It matches the current atmosphere. We can sing sad songs, as we drive down the road, and pretend we're in a music video. If you're lucky, I'll even take some Polaroids of you, so you can be featured on the Hopesagram. I'm not really in the mood. You're Kim Namjoon. You wrote a whole ass song, dedicated to your love for bike rides. So get up, and come with me. You're not gonna give up, are you? Nope. You're gonna have to stab me with the pen you're fidgeting with, if you want me to stop bothering you. Fine, let's go. But don't complain if your new designer jacket ends up getting soaked. I'll happily risk ruining my jacket for you. You really love me, damn. That I do. Now come on, Juni. I'm coming. That's what he said. You're spending too much time with Jimin.
Many minutes later.
Do you remember this bench? Obviously. I talked about it on your birthday, when you made us share our favorite memories. Why did you want to go here out of all places? Because when you talked about your favorite memory, you said back then, when we sat here, it felt like time was slowing down. And something inside tells me that you could really use that right now. I don't know what's going on with you, but I imagine there's a lot going on inside your pretty little head. That's why I brought you here. Thank you. Anytime. How is he? I'm assuming you're talking about Tae. Yeah. Well, Chimney texted me not long ago, saying that they found him. He's okay, and safe. That's relieving to hear. Chimney also said, they were bringing him to his parents. The biological ones. That's silly. I know he probably doesn't want to see me. Which is understandable. But I fucked up, so I should be the one staying away. Not him. Besides, everyone's probably super angry at me. So I don't feel a strong urge to be home right now anyway. They're not angry, June. We're all just worried. Well, Jimin might wanna punch you in the stomach. But you know how he gets when it comes to Tae. What about Jin? He's probably furious that I just killed part of Tae's inner child. He's not. Both Jin and Yoongs wanted to come talk to you. But I managed to convince them that you could use some of my sunshine right now. So I distracted them by giving them my friendship bracelet crafting kit. You haven't seen anything quite as wholesome as Moon Kitty crafting together. So I'm not banned to the couch for the next year? I don't think so. Besides, nothing could kill Tae's inner child that easily. Being this cute, curious, wonder-filled human being is rooted deeply in his DNA. His inner child will soon giggle, dance, and cheer again. I sure hope you're right. If you just told us what's going on with you, I'm sure everyone would understand. Even Tae. Look, the way I see it, we got two options here. Either you just keep silently suffering and risk another June implosion. Or you tell me what the hecky dizzle is going on, so we can figure out the solution together. I don't want to add my problems to your plate. I know you already have a lot to deal with too. Come on, Juni. You always preach about how communication is key. So take your own advice and let life become a bit lighter. You've been stressed for weeks. I thought I hid it pretty well. You did. But I'm a magical hobbycorn, remember? I see right through your facade. Fine. It's just, I'm tired, Hobie. I'm so fucking tired of this whole pandemic bullshit. You know, before concerts in LA last year. It had been so long since we performed in front of people that I actually had forgotten how much I missed it. I had gotten used to online concerts and pre-recorded performances. But then, we stood on that stage in front of Army. And I remembered how much I loved this feeling. The joy in people's eyes. Hearing their voices sing along to your words. Creating this magical, powerful memory together. Nothing else makes me feel so fulfilled and alive as those moments on stage. I totally get that. Call me naive, but I really believed that after those LA concerts, the world would return back to normal. I thought we'd go back to live concerts and doing what we do best. But it wasn't like that. Nothing went back to normal. And it was so frustrating. Because now that I remembered that feeling of thousands of people cheering for me, I started missing it so much more. So much that it started tearing me apart from inside. You should have talked to us, Juni. I was so excited for the Seoul concert in March, you know? Every night, I prayed to a God I don't even believe in, that the situation would finally end. That it would be a normal concert. But receiving that call today, Being reminded that people won't even be allowed to cheer. It was that one final drop that got this glass overflowing. I mean, this show is called Permission to Dance. How painfully ironic even is that? I just want our life back, Hobie. I want my real job back. I want my identity as an artist back. Oh Juni. I can't believe you carried this around with you, all these months. I know it's not easy for you guys either. I feel like it's my job as the leader, to stay strong, and optimistic about these things. But today, it just got too much. And I let it all out on Tae. He can flee into his little world of magic, when the real world sucks. I don't get to do that. My head is going at full speed, all the time. I think, and I overthink, and it's exhausting. There seemingly is no stopping my mind from reminding me of how much I hate what's going on. I just wanted to shut up for a moment, so I can breathe. I want a break from reality, Hobie. Just for 5 fucking minutes. It's okay. Cry as much as you need to. Get it all out, so it's no longer bottled up inside. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get so emotional. You should be getting emotional. You should be crying, and yelling. I know it's not easy for you. You think you have to be strong for the rest of us. But you don't have to be strong all the time, June.
It's okay to cry and show what's under, 'cause you don't have to hold it all together.
I just don't want any of the others to worry. If I show weakness, they might get even more scared. Letting out your emotions is not showing weakness. It's self-care. You know, overthoughts are kinda like birds. They shit on your head when you least expect it. No. When you trap birds in a little cage, they freak out. They start tweeting loudly, and fly against the walls. But when you let them out, they fly freely, and calmly. You can't keep trapping your thoughts inside your head. You need to let them out. Only then will you be able to make them stop being so aggressive in your brain. I suppose you have a point. My brain has quieted down now. Look, I know it's hard for you. Being the leader, we do expect you to be our rock at times. But we wouldn't see you as any less of that, if every now and again, you cried with us. I think it would only make us admire and respect you more. But the Macans can handle a lot more than you think. Seeing you break down isn't gonna make them fear the world is falling apart. It's gonna make them come hug you. And those ducklings are great huggers. Thank you. I urgently needed that reminder. You're more than welcome. I am the heart to your head after all. And thank the universe for that. You're not alone, feeling done with the world. I think me making you rehearse the birthday song, just so I can be in control of something, that shows pretty well that I'm struggling too, I'd say. But the good thing is, that at least, we get to struggle together. That doesn't take the pain away, but it makes it lighter. Don't you think? You're right. It hasn't been easy for any of us. But we've seen tough times before. And we only came out stronger. So there's hope, I guess. As long as I'm here, there will always be hope. Because I'm not gonna let this world break any of us. And I'm not gonna let your brain destroy you either. I'm here, if you need to cry, or a laugh, or if you wanna. I don't know. Learn how to knit. I don't think me being around needles is a smart life decision. Well, I believe in you. So whatever you need, I can be that for you. It's what soulmates do, right? They never let each other walk alone. Not even the most narrow paths.
I will be there for you, anywhere you need me to. You don't have to walk alone on this winding road. If you need to cry, if you need to laugh, if you need a second chance, we all do. I will be there for you. I will be there for you. It's gonna be okay.
love if you need a second chance. We all do. I will be there for you. I will be there for you. In every circumstance, you know I'll be there. You know I'll be
You still got it. Got what? On your birthday, I said, sitting on this bench with you, slowed down time. I feel like that again now. Hope right here. Always ready, to be your own personal time machine. I really messed up big time, didn't I? Here I am, feeling so glad, that the world isn't spinning at 100 miles an hour. Tae had that feeling, in his time machine. And I just trampled all over that, like an elephant in a china shop. Well, the time machine was never magical in the first place. That feeling of time slowing down in there. Tae created that in his head. So I'm pretty sure he'll find a way to recreate that feeling. I hope so. I'm such an idiot for unleashing my anger on him. He didn't deserve that. If you explain to him what happened, I'm sure he'll forgive you. I called him stupid Hope. I know how much he struggles, thinking so differently. And I hit him right there, in his insecurities. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But we've all said things to each other that we didn't mean. And yet here we are, all loving each other more than ever. And where there's love, there is forgiveness. Very nicely worded. In that spirit, I should probably go apologize. Maybe I'll get some Panda Express, as a peace offering. I think you should wait. Send him a text or something, but don't just show up at his house. He likes to be alone, to figure things out. So let him approach you, when he's ready. Besides, you're still shaken up too. You don't want to risk exploding on him again, do you? Definitely not, no. Then do some Namjooning, to calm yourself down. But he should be home, with us. Where he belongs. He'll come back soon enough. Because A, he knows you love him to bits. And B, he can't stay away from Chimney and Cookie for long. Again, you have a point. You're not the only one with big brain energy. So, let's go home, yeah? You're sure Jimin, and or JK, aren't gonna kill me? JK worships you. One fight isn't gonna change that. About Chimney. Maybe stay away from him for a while. I'll make sure Yoongi hides his knives. So I think you'll be fine. That's coming. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this chaos, please like and subscribe. Much love, amigos, and until next time.